With the nation watching the state of Kaduna and the recent happenings, the question of what has been done to end these killings is heard from the lips of many. Speaking on the moves taken to address the crisis, Governor Nasir El-Rufai highlights the response his government has taken so far.
My first official duty was to convene an emergency security meeting on the 30th of May, on a Saturday. This was prompted by reports of killings the previous day in Sanga local government, one of the 8 local government areas in the Southern Kaduna senatorial district. In 2015, we took action against the urban rascality of Sarasuka gangs and began to address the widespread problem of cattle rustling and other acts of rural banditry that were emerging at the time and menacing many of our communities. By early 2016, we took our efforts to build a constituency for peace across the state to another level, collaborating with the Plateau State Government, the Bongbong of Jos, and the Geneva-based peace NGO called Center for Humanitarian Dialogue. We pushed for more security deployment and took the then weekly meeting of the State Security Council to Kafanchan on 20th December 2016 in a practical effort at solidarity with the people in a time of peril. By early 2017, the Kaduna State Government, working with the federal government, had answered the decades-old demand for expanded permanent security presence in Southern Kaduna. The army established a base in Kafanchan, while the Kaduna State Government acquired an estate paid for it to accommodate a mobile police squadron permanently in Kafanchan.
It should be recalled that on June 11th, the Kaduna State Government imposed a 24-hour curfew in parts of Southern Kaduna, with the police promising to work with the military and other security actors to ensure citizens' safety. Similarly, on August 17th, the Nigerian Air Force said it had deployed its team of Special Forces operatives to Southern Kaduna to stop the killings ravaging the area. Security expert Dr. Kabir Adamu, who speaks with Hot FM, analyzes the moves by the current Kaduna State government in handling the crisis.
The main method that previous administrations have used to attempt to call the crisis are, security deployment. And then in some instances, they would set up judicial inquiries of commission or committees. Unfortunately, because the causes of the issues cannot be quelled by security force, that's why the situation has continued. Now, what the current governor has done, which is novel in the entire 36 states of the Federation, is to create a Ministry of Homeland Affairs or Security. And then he has appointed an indigene of Southern Kaduna to head that. So that's quite good. Unfortunately, on the negative side, the governor has played this politics of exclusion, where because these indigenes of Southern Kaduna don't like him and they voiced that dislike, he's also said, well, if you don't like me, I won't play along with you.
It should be noted that all calls and messages put out to government officials in Kaduna to speak on the moves taken so far were not returned. In a bid to find a lasting solution to the crisis in Southern Kaduna, which has brought concern not just to the people of the state, but for Nigerians as a whole, a lot has been said and options offered. Benue State Governor Samuel Otom urged the federal government to allow responsible citizens to protect themselves with weapons such as AK-47 rifles. Security expert Igwe Hosea Chibueze, while speaking with Hot FM News, speaks on what he believes can bring a solution to the recurring violence in Kaduna State.
The crisis we are witnessing in Southern Kaduna is an evil wind that blows nobody good. The government is being advised to look at the immediate and remote causes of this. If it is religious in nature, why can't we be able to carry on as awareness program to deepen the consciousness of people that these problems must be seen to have been solved? All stakeholders should come together and have a meeting so as to arrest this organization.
President, Southern Kaduna People's Union, Jonathan Asake, however, believes the best solution to help put an end to the crisis will be for justice to be served.
The best solution is justice. People are staying in their farming communities. They have not offended anybody. They have not gone against the laws of the land. They are still law-abiding. And some criminal militia go to chase them out. And they have been staying in dehumanizing conditions with their families. They cannot go to school. They cannot go to farm. The constituted authority must chase those people out, those people that the aggressors, and bring them to justice. They must apprehend them and then prosecute them, and must be seen to be brought to justice. And then those that have been chased out of their communities should be returned back to their communities and rehabilitated, resettled, and compensation should be given, because they have suffered huge losses from the time they have been displaced out of their communities till this time. That is the beginning of the solution, of what is going on. Once that is done and justice is seen to be done, then we're beginning the process of healing and the solution to the problem.
According to Sahara reporters, the number of deaths calculated based on media reports on the Southern Kaduna killings in 7 months was fixed at 178, with some of the deaths unreported, implying the figure is higher. While stories of the killings remain true, with various actions and inactions taking place in Southern Kaduna, what still lingers as hope and prayers in the hearts of many is the final end to the crisis ravaging Southern Kaduna. This report was packaged and brought to you by Hot FM's newsroom. I am Lucy Ohiri.